Welcome back. Only on to a story close to home and close to our hearts. Meteorologist Taft Price's teenager involved in a mile-high scare had to make an emergency plane landing. Well, now years later, he's working towards a career as a pilot.
2 Works 2 reporter Katie Wisely explains how a close call ended with Tanner Price knowing exactly what he wanted to do in life.
We know him like this.
So what are we tracking over the next few days?
And like this.
Good morning. Welcome back to In the Garden.
But my favorite Taft Price, a devoted father.
Do you have everything moved in now? I mean, all your boxes and all emptied?
It's his day off, and he spends the morning on his couch FaceTiming with his son.
I have to get the garden all mowed today and get that ready for the rains tomorrow.
Tanner Price lives in Dallas. He's studying to be a pilot. His passion developed at a young age.
I think he's realized that it's in his blood, and I think that's really what he ultimately wants to do.
Then the lessons began.
You can wake up one day and the industry is entirely different from the day before.
Fast forward a few years, it's 2014 and Tanner is now 18 years old. He decides to fly with his friend who had just gotten his private's license.
About 30 minutes into the flight after we departed from Tulsa International, the engine was only producing about 50% of the power just after rotating off of the runway.
His father gets a call minutes before the 5 o'clock newscast.
Dad, you're going to hear about a plane crash out here at the airport. He said, but the plane's fine. That was the first thing. He said, the plane's fine. He said, and I'm fine. And then he said, oh, here comes the emergency vehicles. I've got to go. And he hangs up.
It was a really hot day in the middle of the summer. Because of that, the airplane wouldn't climb very well.
Luckily, this is the plane after the crash landing. There's hardly any scratches, and Tanner and his friend walked away unharmed after landing the plane on a paved road very close to the airport.
We train for things like this. It kicks in immediately, and you know exactly what to do, even though you may not have processed what's going on.
They actually landed over a car, so it was almost kind of like the movie. The car's going down the road, and Tanner said they landed over the car, and he said that the person in the car didn't move.
Just a minor bump in the road to this 22-year-old. Since he's taken his dad up, a few trips around Tulsa, even one in the Florida Keys.
Just knowing that my teenage son was now flying the plane, there were a lot of thoughts that go in your mind.
You can see the laughter and love in the Price family. Just look at their living room mantle.
I wish I could have come down there with Mom to help you last week.
Tanner Price right here in his element.
Oh, extremely proud of him. Oh, yeah.
His father always by the phone waiting to hear what's next. In Jinx, Katie Wisely, 2 Works for you.
And may he never get a call like that one ever again.
Man, that is a parent's worst fear right there. But of course,
Absolutely.
proud papa now.
Oh, you bet. And Tanner's doing so well. Proud of him, too.
Skies look pretty friendly there. And